And I'm not saying allegedly.
Oh. Okay.
I'm saying, Sean Carter, you're a piece of shit. Taking Pimp C wasn't bad enough. You just want to go down there and you want to just remove all of the balls from every real gangster in Houston.
Major documentary comes out on Diddy, then you're going to start to hear more and more about Jay-Z and his nefarious.
The Carter empire is shaking under explosive claims. For years, Beyoncé and Jay-Z ruled as the untouchable king and queen of music, the ultimate power couple. But now, Jonathan Hay, once close to Rihanna's early career, has dropped a shocking confession.
I want you to think about this. Allegedly, Sean Carter is responsible for enacting Hype Williams to put Aaliyah on a faulty plane to move her out the way as punishment for rejecting him, and so he could.
He says he personally witnessed Jay-Z's secret double life and insists he doesn't need the word allegedly because he saw it with his own eyes. And that's not all. Hay claims Beyoncé herself has been hiding her truth too. According to him, her marriage isn't the fairy tale fans worship, but a calculated deal. A so-called lavender marriage meant to protect both their images while boosting their fame as the perfect couple. Fans are stunned, the Bayhive is silent, and the Rihanna Navy is buzzing with disbelief. Could every lyric, every staged photo, even that infamous elevator fight have been covering up something far more scandalous? Then comes the wildest twist. Rumors say Jay-Z not only knew about Beyoncé's secret lovers, but actually watched. And the name linked to this gossip? Ray J. If true, the Carter empire isn't just cracking, it's collapsing right before our eyes. The Carter marriage now looks like a glittering illusion, flawless on stage, but crumbling in secrecy behind the scenes. Hollywood has seen lavender marriages before, carefully built to protect images and brands. But to pin that label on Beyoncé and Jay-Z, the most polished couple in music, feels like a betrayal that cuts right through their carefully crafted legacy.
Jay-Z got his whooped by his sister-in-law on camera. What's her name? Solange. You gotta imagine, the feds ain't step in and do nothing. The feds don't care about you getting your whooped.
Fans who once adored their anniversary tributes and Blue Ivy's show-stealing moments are suddenly forced to ask, was it all just theater? And just as the shock sinks in, Rihanna's name explodes back into the story. Jay-Z discovered her, signed her, and pushed her career from Barbados to global superstardom. But insiders always whispered his mentorship blurred into something darker. And Beyoncé's infamous side-eye toward Rihanna suddenly looks like more than diva drama. Could it have been pure fear of being replaced? We've seen the icy award shows, the Grammy shade, the handlers keeping them apart. For years, the feud was written off as business rivalry. But Hayes' bombshells make it sound dangerously personal. If Jay-Z was straying, if Beyoncé knew, and if Rihanna was tangled in the middle, then this wasn't just a marriage in trouble. It was a love triangle playing out in plain sight for nearly 2 decades. Whispers say Beyoncé once screamed Jay-Z's betrayal in public, even spitting Rihanna's name like a dagger. If that's true, then every staged smile hides a battlefield where love, loyalty, and empire collide. Those awkward glances and tense moments no longer feel like harmless gossip. They look like cracks in a fortress that was built to hide chaos. The Carter empire, once untouchable, is now shaking under allegations too wild to brush off. Jay-Z's alleged secret life, Beyoncé's hidden desires, and Rihanna trapped in the middle. This isn't just a love triangle, it's a betrayal triangle stretching back nearly 20 years. But behind all the layers of lies and loyalty, one ghost keeps returning: Kathy White. Known as a glamorous publicist and socialite, Kathy was whispered about as Jay-Z's confidant, his rumored mistress, the woman he couldn't resist. Then suddenly, at just 28 years old, she was gone. The official word called it a medical tragedy. But the timing sent shockwaves. Kathy's death came only days after Beyoncé revealed her first pregnancy to the world, a headline-grabbing moment that conveniently buried any other story. Friends say Kathy had been preparing to go public, even reaching out to tabloids to sell her truth. Was her silence forced before she could blow the lid off the Carters' empire?
Beyonce for sure. I love her. I love Beyonce. Jay-Z too, I really admire the both of them.
Adding to the eerie suspicion, Kathy's death happened exactly 1 year to the day after reports first linked her to Jay-Z. Coincidence? Or a message? Some insiders whisper she phoned Jay right before collapsing, threatening to expose everything unless she was paid. The question still lingers. Was Kathy erased to protect music's royal family? Beyoncé and Jay-Z built everything on the image of family. The pregnancy, the baby, the fairy tale redemption after infidelity rumors. But when Kathy White's sudden death collided with that perfect narrative, whispers turned sinister. Could it have been the final cleanup to protect their dynasty? The reports say tragedy, yet the timing still chills people to this day. And through it all, Beyoncé said nothing. Not a word when blogs screamed about Jay-Z's alleged betrayals, when whispers of a lavender marriage spread, when Kathy's name circled the industry. Her silence has become just as suspicious as the rumors themselves. Is it strength or proof she's trapped inside a machine bigger than her own voice? In today's world, stars clap back at gossip instantly, but Beyoncé remains a fortress. Some see her as the victim, swallowing betrayal after betrayal to protect her brand. Others argue her silence is the sharpest weapon of all, refusing to fuel the fire, keeping control by starving rumors of oxygen. Behind the glitter, she isn't just a pop star, she's a billion-dollar brand. Every word could shake contracts, endorsements, and global deals. This isn't celebrity silence. It feels more like political strategy. And some insiders claim it may not even be her choice at all, but the handlers and execs who built the Carter empire pulling every string. If that's true, then Beyoncé isn't ruling her kingdom. She's imprisoned inside it. So the question is Beyoncé quietly protecting Jay-Z's double life or enduring it with clenched teeth because she feels trapped? The darkest theory is that she's not just aware of the whispers, but actively helping to bury them. If the marriage is a facade, then Beyoncé's silence isn't weakness. It's performance art. Not just a victim of deception, but a co-writer of the glittering lie millions believed. That makes her either ruthless or simply strategic, depending on how you see her. But one thing is clear, her silence is heavy, calculated, and maybe the loudest clue of all. Hollywood has long mastered this game. Scandals buried, reputations scrubbed, stories rewritten. But Kathy White's ghost still lingers, a phantom tied forever to the cracks in the Carter empire. Every time rumors resurface, her name comes back like unfinished business, a reminder that the perfect portraits may hide a maze of secrets. And then there's Rihanna. From the moment Jay-Z discovered her, she's been pulled into this storm of power and desire. Was she collateral damage in the Carter machine, or has she been plotting her revenge all along? The icy stares, the distance at events, even the alleged moment Beyoncé screamed Rihanna's name at Jay, maybe those weren't isolated flare-ups at all. Some insiders whisper Rihanna's been collecting receipts for years, recordings, photos, maybe even a tell-all book. If she unleashes it, the Carter empire could implode overnight. And really, who better than Rihanna? The woman Jay-Z discovered, the rival Beyoncé could never fully embrace, the one shadow that has haunted their marriage for years. She's the only figure powerful enough to shatter the Carter image once and for all. Rihanna has nothing to lose and everything to gain. She's already conquered music, fashion, beauty, and now motherhood. Her empire stands on its own, completely free from Roc Nation's grip. That makes her dangerous, unpredictable, capable of turning the tables on the very couple who once tried to control her story. Picture it, a raw documentary or a memoir where Rihanna names names and forces the world to confront the ugly truth behind the glossy magazine spreads. One move from her could send shockwaves across the entire culture, and the timing couldn't be more poetic. Jay-Z is facing fresh controversies through his ties to Diddy, while Beyoncé plots her next perfect comeback. Meanwhile, Rihanna quietly holds the nuclear option, the kind of cultural leverage that could topple them overnight. The thought of her playing the long game, waiting for the exact moment to strike, is both thrilling and terrifying. It leaves us with the ultimate question: is this the beginning of the end for Beyoncé and Jay-Z? With whispers of secret lovers, suspicious tragedies, and a rival ready to drop receipts, the Carter dynasty has never looked this fragile. So what do you think? Are we watching the collapse of history's most glamorous power couple right before our eyes? Drop your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to TeaWatch, because sometimes the glitter hides the darkest secrets.